Warning, proceed with caution. The thoughts and views these individuals have or speak on are for entertainment only. The hosts of this podcast are from the streets and for the streets. Please consume responsibly.
Baseball's back.
Where are they playing?
No, this is
This is a replay from last year's playoff.
from the San Diego one. They had us by the balls.
But they're in Tokyo right now.
What is it about guys that love to watch reruns? I get it. I watch reruns of the Kardashians.
No, I was watching the replay of last night because we were asleep, and then they just hopped on right after as the next.
I'm not ashamed. I watch this all like at least once, maybe every other month. They'll just like pop up on my YouTube, and I'll be like, yeah, let's watch it.
The San Diego one I haven't watched in a while. Just the World Series one.
We're going to have to make this podcast quick because I'm cold. And my outfit doesn't look good with a sweater. It's freezing in here. How do you live?
Feels great in here.
From the trenches, we're in the trenches. What do you mean? Some of us don't have options.
Stop that right now.
What's your house at right now?
Mine?
Yeah.
73.
What the fuck? No wonder you're always cold in the fucking studio. That's 73, fam?
Mm-hmm. My temperature at my house is always 73.
You don't even care about the environment at this point.
What do you mean?
73 is a lot.
Like the perfect day
You're just cracking the electricity.
is like 86 degrees.
And then now we wonder why the Transformers blow up in the hills, dog. And
What's your perfect temperature? Is that weird that you know that? Does everyone know what the perfect temperature is? Like your perfect day? Mine consists of a 85, 86 degree day.
72, the hottest, sunny with the light breeze.
Oh.
If we're outside, I'd say like 75.
Like right now, how this is right now?
How cold is it in here?
Oh, I don't know. Probably like 60 something.
Feels
freezing.
great right now.
Actually, even in the summer, it's still cold just here, though. Up there, it's fucking doggy.
Anyways.
Ready to start? Or we started?
What episode is this?
61.
Episode numero 61. I would like to start off today's show by giving a special shout out to Gloria Alvarado, who sent me a special message saying, "Girl, I see you struggling," on the most recent podcast. And I'm like, I remember there was a time when I said, you're never going to find me crying on the internet. And the fact that there are multiple videos of me crying on the internet, I should be ashamed of myself.
Mm-hmm. It's not even us. You just do it to yourself.
This is my safe space. Like hanging out with you guys and talking to you guys and just opening up is like second nature to me. So I just don't think of the repercussions of putting everything in el internet. And then
just us girls.
I went on a deep dive of all the content I put in on the internet. Like, I'm literally in a bathing suit and in a bra. Like, actually not even a bathing suit, because you can find that on Instagram. But I'm literally standing there about to get surgery. And they're like doing the circles on me. And you can see all the areas in my body that I'm not happy with before I go under the knife. I have put too much shit on the internet. So Vinnie started vlogging this weekend. Are you sure you want to do this? Like, are you sure you want to start vlogging and putting shit on YouTube where it lives forever?
Yeah.
Okay, be careful. Because you're going to start, right now he's like, oh, vlogging, Rolling Loud. And then it's going to be like vlogging for my wedding.
I mean, I'm not a crybaby like you.
And
so.
then, well, I mean, people want to see everything.
Where do you draw the line? Where are you going to draw the line? Is there a line?
Yeah, like how much do you share? Because I share everything. Shout out to everybody who follows me because I'm open. And
I mean, I haven't figured out what kind of vlogging I'm going to be doing. Obviously, event vlogging is where I'm going to start. But like personal vlogging, I don't know. my life isn't really like everything there is to know about me is kind of on here. So it's not like there's anything to show. Because I do feel my life's kind of boring right now. So I don't know. I don't really.
What up, guys? This is Vinnie, Matt. Come with me as we get ready for a one-night stand.
No, like I haven't dated. I don't go out no more. Yeah, it's
Ponte las pilas, güey. If you're going to be vlogging, we got to do more exciting shit. Like, go on a first date with me.
Are you a secretive dater?
dating. I kind of don't put my business out there like
Imagine
that.
he goes on a first date and he is vlogging. Like, what would the date, like, the person be like, what the hell? You show
Hey, can you
up?
put this on real quick?
The microphone?
I don't know. That would be kind of weird, especially since like I don't know. I haven't thought about that part.
We actually made a account for Juju on Chispa.
Oh, yeah.
How's that going?
Nothing. It's dry as fuck out there. No, yeah, I just like I'll go on and I'll swipe a couple, but I forget. I forget that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm on Chispa.
I feel like
I even paid for like the premium for like a week just to see what it's about.
Yeah?
Like $20. I was like, yeah, fuck it. You just got paid. Let me splurge a little. That's what I waste my money on from last episode. We found it. $20 on Chispa.
Un aplauso for Juju putting himself out there. I kind of feel like this is your year. I feel like career-wise, this is Vinny's year. And then love life, it's your year.
I'll trade you.
I'm good.
I feel like you are going to find el amor de tu vida this year, or you're going to be in a relationship. Like, you are blooming and blossoming. Like, I saw your post. You're looking so good.
Thank you.
And the girlies are they're going to start falling like flies. Some girls like tall, handsome, funny, charming.
Say it, fat. No, it's funny. I was like, I don't notice it. I feel better. I don't notice it. And on the scale, I'm not noticing it. But like this last weekend, we had Rolling Loud, and like a lot of people I haven't seen in a while, they're like, hey, dude, you look really good.
When do the braces come off?
I'm hoping in May. I'm actually I'm wearing the rubber bands.
Hey,
I haven't been wearing
when they come off, it's a wrap, bro.
I just want to give myself a shout out. I'm such a good person. I convinced Juju to get his braces, and he didn't want to get them. Remember?
Yeah.
And there was a time, I think, was it the first 2 days? They were the hardest thing for you.
Yeah. I hated it.
They were so painful. So if there is someone in your life that you feel that you want to make sure they level up, and I think we do this for each other, like Vinny is such a good person. He was like, hey, I'm doing this, this, and that. And he started showing us, and we started having conversations. And so I was like, you're right. I'm going to do that too. And I feel like we push each other to do things and to level ourselves up. Like, oh, you need to eat more protein. Oh, you need to get braces. Oh, I'm getting my steps in. Let's go for a walk. Like, that's the kind of people that you want to surround yourself with. And then sin pena, I think sometimes we feel like we don't want to cross that boundary with friendships sometimes. Like, it's really easy to tell our partners. But if you have a friend that you care about and you feel like, hey, te estás poniendo un poquito gordito, or you need to get braces, or Melissa, you're sleeping on it, you need to step it up. I feel like if you're not telling your friends that, or your family members, then what are we doing?
Yeah.
Right? So
I think it's all about growth. And honestly, for me, it's more seeing other people who are like celebrities or whatever the case, like whenever you see them blow up and then they leave people behind, or like somebody on their team's fucking up, and it's like they don't really help each other. And I've always been the first one to be like, who's not telling them this and that? So I would be a hypocrite if I didn't do that to like my own team. You know?
I always try to just like model that after like Adam Sandler. How he brought I'm bringing all my homies, and you're going to be in every movie, and I got you a part, and guess what? Now you're a SAG member, and you get the benefits and all that. So like that's the kind of model that, like that, or like a LeBron James even, who brought his whole team with him, and they're all doing big tangs. But yeah,
big tangs. So yeah, anyway, thanks Vinny for putting me on game, and you're welcome, Juju. But yeah, I feel like this year is going to be your guys' year. So dating online, it's been slow for you.
Yeah,
Are you even on it?
Wait, did you guys do the Chispa thing because somebody thought they saw him on Chispa?
Because you have, so we were on TikTok, and well, I was on TikTok live, and somebody was like, "Oh, I saw Juju on Chispa. I saw his account." And Juju's like, "It's not me. I bet it's Vinnie." So I guess, do they confuse you guys a lot?
I don't know.
It's like they do, but it's like
sometimes the
totally
name,
different.
maybe. I don't know.
Like I just think they just see a tall big guy and they're like, it's Juju or Vinnie. It's one of them. Just
I
throw out a name and you might get lucky.
I was with Vinnie the other day and I got confused for somebody else and it was like not nice. So at least you guys like each other and know each other.
Who'd you get confused for?
Some other girl. Like, I'm like, what? I don't even look like her. But I think people just think we're all the same.
Yeah. My first thought was I thought I had my first catfish or like, you know, like the fake accounts.
Oh.
I was like, oh, that's when, you know, you've made it. Like, oh shit, a fake account on Chispa is crazy.
So Vinnie has obviously they thought it was Juju. It's Vinnie's Chispa account. So we immediately called Vinnie and we're like, Vinnie, do you have a Chispa account? He's like, yeah.
I have Chispa and Bumble.
Do you use them? You don't use them.
I randomly, like, maybe like once a week, I'll just go swiping and then I match and then that's it. I just leave it at that. Like, no response. No, I don't send a DM. I kind of just like.
You have to. Go for it.
No, I'm not going to. Honestly, I don't know. Some of these girls online, it's kind of weird. I don't trust it either. What if it's a guy pretending to be a girl?
Ay, no me vayan a robar.
You'll get a match and you're like, no.
No, but I don't know. I feel like I'm just, I'm too busy for all that.
We are.
I'm not emotionally available. I'm busy studying.
Bro, are you breaking up with us?
So now he's vlogging. And so I'm really proud of him. You did so good. I liked your vlog. We watched it yesterday. Mm-hmm. And it's funny. I picked up my kid from school and he goes, he was talking about Rolling Loud. And then he's like, he asked about something about the VIP. And I said, oh, actually, Vinnie vlogged. You should go to YouTube and check out Vinnie's vlog and then see if you could see like the VIP area or whatever. And he's like, oh, okay. And then he goes, no, I'm just going to go on TikTok. And he went on TikTok instead to see what he wanted to see instead of going to the vlog. And I was like, that's so important that we post on all platforms because his ¿cómo se dice? His
frontal lobe?
No, attention span was just not going to sit through the vlog, whole thing, you know? Yeah. But it's just we have our phones in our hand all the fucking time and everything we want to do is there. So he's like, YouTube? No, I'm going to go check on el TikTok. And he went to go figure it out. But Vinnie is now vlogging and we're trying to figure out where the boundaries are. Did you know that Vinnie poops without a phone?
All right, so just not doing boundaries then. Got it.
No. So he won't be.
Why would you bring that up?
Because
when did I tell you that?
I actually have it on my notes. So the other day we were here and we were wrapping up. Juju had ran out and my phone was charging and I was like, oh, I have to go to the restroom. And I grabbed my phone. He goes, okay. And I was like, well, I need my phone. And he goes, for what? I was like, well, to go to the restroom. And he was just like, just leave it. You want
So you always do it without the phone?
Wait, you
or
want
just like, if you have to, you have to?
No. Usually I'd like, when I get home, I just throw my phone on the bed or I put it to charge and then I just like go on about my day around my house.
Same, sis. But the question is, would you go into the restroom without your phone? Yes or no?
Yeah, I've done it a lot. Even at the studio, I leave my phone there. How many times have you seen me leave and my phone's there?
Oh, no. I'm one of those. I need to be on the phone.
I need a mental break sometimes.
What am I supposed to do there without a phone?
Sit there with your thoughts. Sometimes some of my best ideas come from not having my phone on me.
In the toilet. This is the thing. I agree with not having your phone on you. My thing is sentado en el toilet.
Start looking around, start looking at the lines. Sometimes I eavesdrop if people are in there. But yeah, sometimes just I start getting random thoughts of.
I'm getting anxiety.
It's just like
this podcast came because I was taking a dump without my phone.
I'm getting anxiety at the simple. Like I will hold it if I have to pee, if I have to whatever. I will not go in
Oh, no.
there.
And you know what? And I was tripping out because her phone was like at 3%. It was
She's like,
it was dying. She connected it. It started charging. And then she's like, oh, wait, never mind. She came back out to grab it.
Yeah, there's no way.
I'm in the middle. Like, if I have to go, I'll go. And if I gotta, oh, damn, I forgot my phone. Like, all right, let me just make this quick. But if I have my phone on me, that's when it takes a little longer.
So but you're fine if it happens, you know.
I prefer to have my phone on me, but if I don't, and like I was like, I'll make it quicker.
Yeah, no.
Like, if you ever need me to take a quick poop, like, give me your phone. And I'm like, fuck, okay, I'll be back.
The thing is I read that it's actually bad for you to sit on the toilet
for a long time
with your phone. You can get hemorrhoids from that.
Mm-hmm.
Because of all the blood going to your ojo negro.
Not yet. But yeah, it's just you like if you're like consistently pushing, like that's when you get hemorrhoids. Like
no, by sitting there, you know how you're sitting there.
Yeah, then your feet start falling asleep. Yeah. It's a whole thing.
How long do you guys sit there? I'm
sitting in front of your phone.
Long, like
yeah, like a good 5 minutes, 6, 7.
I could
8,
be on
9,
my
10.
phone for 20 minutes and feel great.
You're not supposed to do that.
Like it's like, you know, the boys are breathing down there, just letting them hang a little bit.
And that's why I don't like touching other people's phones because I know most of them take a dump with it and they don't clean their phone. I know you guys don't clean your phone.
You're right. That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's exactly why I like to leave my phone like everywhere because I'm done using the restroom and washing my hands and I go to my phone. Not I'm using my phone, then I wipe and do the whole thing and I'm back on my phone or I put it in my pocket. Like that's dirty. That's kind of nasty.
Never thought of that.
Me either.
That's why when you're like, oh, let me put on my phone, like, no, I'll use my phone.
Huh.
Or I sanitize after, like, I swipe whatever you need to swipe on your phone.
I have a friend who shall remain nameless, but he would take his charger in there and a cup of water because he's going to be in there for a cool minute. And then finally we're like, yeah, you know, there's like poop particles in the air. Like, don't take your water in there. Then that's when he finally stopped doing the water. But I still think he does the charger, though. Like, he's in there that long that he's like, I need to take my charger because this is going to...
Damn.
Really? Where do you connect it?
Just connects. You don't have connections in your restroom? So if I'm sitting on my toilet, my connection is like...
No, I don't have one in my...
Really? Like, what do you... How do you guys connect? If you... Well, not you, but like...
Well, mine's far.
You have a blow dryer.
Yeah, but mine's far.
Oh, because you have she has I'm assuming it's like the sink and then the other little restroom.
No, so like the toilet and then the sink is over there by where the TV is.
It's privilege.
You have a TV in your restroom?
No, that's how far it is.
I was like,
her restroom's the size of your living room. Is what I'm trying to tell you
no,
right now.
maybe closer. Maybe where the camera is.
Insane, bro.
And that's actually 72 degrees. Just that room.
My god!
The other day,
Anita,
the other
bring
day,
the charger.
Speaking of degrees in the restroom, the other day I went to a friend's house, and there's como para prender la luz, you know, like the switches.
Uh-huh.
Y los prendí, me senté, hice del baño. I was sitting there, and it's warm, and it was so pleasantly warm. He has a heater in the restroom, so I'm in the toilet, and the heater is like right there by where the shower is. And I didn't notice that the heater turned on when you walk in, or I guess I turned it on. El punto es que there's a freaking heater in the restroom. And I was so happy in there. I finished, washed my hands, walked out.
How about my tia has a heater on her toilet seat?
I
used to have one with my bidet.
I didn't know how I was going to stick this. I really wanted to tell you guys about this, but I went into the NFL building during Rolling Loud. I used their restroom, heated seats, heated bidet. That water is not cold, and then it blow dries it with heated air. And like it opens it, it sanitizes it. Oh my!
I'm scared of the bidet.
No.
And the warmed up toilet seat, kind of like, I did it in Vegas once, and it felt like somebody had just sat there. That's all I could think about. So, like, oh, somebody was just here, but I know nobody had touched it.
Yeah, someone else's nalgas have been on here. Well, anyway, I walk out of the restroom. And then like 10 minutes later, my friend goes, what's that smell of burnt? He walks into his restroom. He goes, who turned on the heater? It was like burning. Oh. I guess the heater never goes on. And I accidentally turned it on.
It's the switch.
Yes, it was the switch.
Yeah.
Y olía quemado. He's like, you're going to burn my house down. I was like, oh shit, my bad.
But I was comfortable.
But I was so happy. I thought it was like accommodations for the invitados. But a bidet... You guys, I think now they just sell the lids, right? Because I used to have the actual toilet. Mm-hmm. So the toilet came with a little
the little
control, like a remote, and it was part of it. But there are some lids that are bidet vibes, right?
No, I need that specific NFL one if I'm going to do it. Like, I don't think I could do like, it's a little clip on. Like, I need
to take pictures?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm dropping a reel. Like, because, you walk in and then, like, so you walk in, and then when you leave, there's a little mouthwash dispenser. Like, you press it, the cup pops out, you push it, and boom. NFL, hire me, please.
But yeah, I leave my phone outside.
Yeah, that's...
You guys should too, get your nasty phones.
Never. No. It's not going to happen.
Just don't touch my caca phone.
Stop. Like, I think I will be more conscious of that now. Like, let me wipe my phone down with like a Lysol wipe or something. But
that's like sanitizer wipes everywhere. Like, I'm on that shit.
Yesterday, Vinnie called me. He go, where did you go buy Pavilions?
Oh, so I went to eat lunch, and then afterwards, I was like, I'm going to go to Pavilions real quick. And I'm like, you know what, let me call Melissa, see what she wants. So I'm like, hey, Melissa, do you need anything from Pavilions? And she's like, yeah, let me get a water. And I was like, all right, cool. And then she's like, well, what are you getting?
And he wouldn't tell me.
And I'm like, nothing.
I just came to Pavilions because I'm around here.
And he's like, no, what are you getting? Like, why? What are you going for? And for me, I was about to hang up. Like, what the fuck are you asking me for? I'm like, I'm getting wipes. Like, what?
To wipe my ass. And because I was like, well, just get me whatever you're getting. Like, if he was there to buy a sandwich, get me a sandwich. If he was there to buy a water, get me a water. I just want whatever you're having. And he's like, I'm buying wipes. And I was like, oh, okay, bring me some. But my sister's like that too. She has wipes in her toilet. However, I've also gone into a deep dive because, again, I had a bidet, which is chef's kiss. I recommend it to everyone. You cannot and should not use baby wipes.
No.
The wipes you use need to be specifically for that, which is weird because the baby wipes are for kids.
Mm-hmm. What's the difference? No, I'm confused.
Don't they have a bunch of stuff on it, though?
Yeah, they have a lot of chemicals.
The baby wipes?
Yes.
Yeah.
So why do we use them on babies?
Exactly. So I used to use ones that say water only.
Uh-huh.
So all they have is water in them. So you want to make sure that you do some research. I think even some regular butt wipes are like bad for you to use.
I use dude wipes
all the time.
Dude wipes is pretty legit.
Also, vagina washes are not good for your pH balance.
They have those?
Vagina washes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's get those.
No. I mean, it's preferably to do that, you know, que nomás te laves con agüita. But yeah, there's like body soaps, you know, ¿cómo se dice? Like body wash for just tu yuhu.
Huh.
And a lot of girls use them daily, and you should not.
And here we are using our 6-in-1
body wash shampoo.
Is there yesterday, I washed my body with shampoo because there was no soap in my shower, and I kept.
Welcome to the mud.
Is there a difference? Like,
I mean, I heard there's like a difference in the chemicals that they put in the shampoo and stuff.
Pero limpia, right?
Yeah.
Con agua estás limpia.
Do I know why there's a difference? No. Maybe we should do that research of why there's a difference between body wash and shampoo. But for guys,
I'm sure it's all for like sales purposes. Because like how can there be like there really is like this is conditioner, body wash, and shampoo all in one, and you're like,
no, you don't want to wash your body with conditioner.
But no, it's all in one.
Yeah, no, I'm saying
like
for
I wouldn't
guys,
wash it separately with conditioner.
For guys, I'd be seeing like 4-in-1, 3-in-1, some crazy shit.
Yeah.
So it's like this is a scam.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I showered with.
This is just capitalism at its finest.
I put it on my rag, el shampoo. I'm like scrubbing myself.
I've done that before, and it does feel different.
Mm-hmm.
Like at the end, you feel a little more like there's like a little more oily. Do you feel like that?
Yeah, I felt como que no me bañé bien.
Yeah.
You know when you wash con jabón, like you even feel like your skin's like super clean.
Yeah.
You know, and I felt like I wasn't clean. Like I felt like moisture in my body, if that makes sense. Anyway, that was me showering with shampoo.
I can't stop thinking about the bidet.
We need to get one.
No, I'm good.
You know, I thought the same
part
thing.
That makes you uncomfortable, the water in your butthole?
Maybe, I don't know. Just I'm good with the wipes right now. I don't have any issues with it?
At first, it was a shock, but then you're like, oh, I've been missing this my whole life.
Yeah.
Pause. Is that how it happens?
Yeah, and you're just like, it's like that, and then you're like, oh.
When it's cold.
And even then, I didn't try. Like, even though like it washed it, then and it also has like different. Like that one had different pulsating, and it had one where it goes front to back and back to front. And I was like, this is fucking,
it moves,
bro. Heaven. You can pick the pressure up, and then it dries it. And I still didn't trust this. I was like, and I went clean as a whistle. Clean as a whistle.
Why did we get into this whole conversation?
Because Vinnie doesn't take his phone into the restroom.
Loser.
And I was like, man, I don't know how I'm going to seg my bidet experience in it, but I'm glad we did this because that's how I got there.
Was more because of the vlogging thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because we're on our phone all the time. Well, Vinny's starting to vlog. So that's like the main topic of conversation.
Yeah, I'm hoping I could do once a week. I think I'm going to give myself that challenge just to like add to it.
Now, is it like once a week and you're just going to highlight a single day, or is it like, it's kind of how my week went and just pick the highlights of the
I
week?
think I'm going to pick and choose what... I mean, every week I have at least something kind of going on. Maybe not industry related, but like this coming up weekend, I'm supposed to go to up north to visit my uncle for his 40th birthday. So I'll probably document all that. So I'm going to San Jose, road trip with my family. So I'll probably record the experience, you know, especially too, since I've done that trip so many times with my family. I don't think I've ever really recorded us going as a family. And even then, like, we're all older, so I think it'll be nice. It's me, my brothers, my parents. So it should be dope. We're all going in one car.
You should definitely vlog about getting your fix of Starbucks. You're going to that place, right? Or is that going to Starbucks within?
No, we're not going there. We're not going there. We're not going to Newman. Newman is another place we visit. We're visiting San Jose.
Oh, okay.
So it should be dope.
Can't wait to see that vlog.
Yeah, and actually I've been doing deep dives into like big ass vlogs and seeing what's popping. If anyone who's watching this knows about vlogging or you have any favorite vloggers, put them down below. I'd like to study them and see what I like, see what I don't like.
I started vlogging today, and I've realized that I am going to need another camera. I hate not having my phone.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I did vlog using my GoPro Hero 9. I bought that back in 2020 as a webcam, and I think that was my cop-out of not vlogging. It was like, oh, well, it's my webcam. I'm not going to use it. And even like Rolling Loud, I spent 20 minutes before I left, like looking at my camera, like, should I do it? Should I not? Like, I don't know if I was going to take it. Even my intro video, it's just me in my room, and then it's straight there. That's because I did it in my room, and I'm like, I'm going to take it, put it in my car, and then see if I'm going to use it at all. And then my brother was the one who was like, hey, your camera. And I was like, fuck, all right, guess I'll do this. Let's try it.
No,
so
it looks great.
I think having the second camera.
It helps a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I've been doing it this morning. Like, I was like, all right, get ready with me. I'm going to go to shoot the podcast. And it just, having my phone, turning it on, turning it off, putting the music on my phone, answering text messages, and then pulling it back up. Es una chinga. So I was just like, it's not going to work. I'm going to need a different camera to shoot my vlogging. And then I also noticed I have to clean my room. Like, your surroundings, like, people are gonna
pay attention
to your surrounding. And my calzones are on the floor because I'm married and they flew over the bed yesterday. No, I'm doing laundry, so you know how you separate the clothes y la dejas en el piso. And I just noticed, I was like, oh, this isn't gonna work.
Which, by the way, if you personally want to start vlogging, you don't need a second camera, but if you're able to get one, you might as well. It is more convenient, but one thing is I've had a lot of people actually hit me up since the vlog that have seen it, and they're like, oh my God, what camera did you use? Did you bring a Sony? Did you whatever? And I'm like, no, I brought a GoPro, simple attachment. And I think one thing I learned about myself is that the easier it is to use it, the more likely you're willing to, to do it. So.
And then don't psych yourself out. That's what he's trying to say. Yesterday I told him, oh, then I need this, or do I need that? Do I need a mic? And my brain started going places, and he's just like, just do it. Just record it with what you have, which is my phone. Just do it. when we put it together, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out if we need a mic, if we need another camera, if you can do this, if you can do that.
And worst case is if you can't, let's say the mic is atrocious, it sucks, then we just make it a voiceover vlog, and there you go.
Yeah.
There's always a workaround.
There's a solution for
There's
everything.
too much technology to not be doing things.
Yeah.
I stand by that.
Do what is easier for you. But just start. Did you guys see the Bad Bunny campaign?
I saw clips of it that, the ladies were posting, little perverts. What you think of it?
I didn't know yo no sabía que estaba tan tatuado. Bad Bunny, I didn't know he was super tatted. He has like horses on him. I like Bad Bunny, but I wasn't super I just think it's my preference. I like rugged. I like masculine. That's like my vibe.
I feel like clean cut.
Really?
Yeah. Like your husband, clean cut. Yeah. Mario Lopez, clean cut.
Yeah, but I mean like giving off masculine energy. I'll pin you to the wall. And I didn't get that from Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny wears dresses.
Be like, oh,
no,
peg me.
I like Bad Bunny. I think he's handsome, but in this photo shoot, I felt like it was giving he wasn't giving like masculine energy.
Yeah,
that's what I felt. Am I gonna get canceled for that?
No.
I don't know. Let me see. Have you seen David Beckham's?
No.
Yeah, I think you're talking to the wrong crowd right now. Us, not from there. The camera's
David
girl.
Beckham. David Beckham, what?
David Beckham's underwear campaign. Is it
an old one?
Is it Hugo Boss? No, it just came out. Look it up.
You still doing shit?
Yeah. Look it up. I'll pull it up on your phone. I am gonna pull it up too.
Actually, let me put it on the
pull something
on the TV, and then we could all see it.
Déjenme prepararme, muchachas. Here's the thing. Yo estoy casada, pero no ciega. And típico. Guys always, a girl passes by, they check her out. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that they don't. Yes, they do. Se echan un taco de ojo. So whenever it is our chance to just echar un vistazo, no pasa nada. O sea...
No pasa nada, but it's just when we take a look.
You guys do, though.
No, we absolutely. I check
on
those
Instagram
out.
all day.
But what we do is I admit it. Of course I check girls out. I think if I am in love with the female body.
Which one is
but
it?
a girl sees it. Girl sees me doing that. She's like, you pervert, or they get all toxica. But then they go crazy for stuff like this.
It's not interview.
What's the brand?
I think it's Hugo. Beckham put...
Hugo Boss.
Be your own boss.
The second one.
It's a whole 2 minutes?
Se pasan volando, no te preocupes. It's the energy. It's the vibe. It's the look. Bad Bunny was giving me Zoolander vibes.
Classy man still? I mean, it does look like he'll fuck you up.
Right? O sea, is this a movie?
Okay, I like the song choice.
Oh no. Oh no.
How old is he?
Who cares? Age to perfection. ¿Qué vamos a ver? ¡Ay, lo que quieras!
He's 49 years old.
Perfect.
This is what I do in my room all day.
Oh my God. What kind of cereal is that?
They're probably oats.
Nasty English one.
It's fucking tuna. This is a lot. This is a director's cut too. This isn't even one on TV.
Hugo Boss, the Snyder cut.
Un aplauso. Un aplauso.
I was gonna have good cologne.
Did it make you want to buy them?
Nope.
Has the ad ever made you
No, he was wearing some Duluth.
I want to see the Bad Bunny. Which one?
It's Calvin Klein.
Bad Bunny.
Like, has an artist ever made you buy something like, oh, now I'm going to go buy Calvin Klein calzones because Bad Bunny is endorsing it?
As a matter of fact, yes. I want to give a huge shout out to my friend Elmo. Because of Elmo's Super Bowl on clouds. That's what I'm wearing right now.
No.
They're the most comfortable shoes I've ever worn.
All right. Let's
Elmo? Like, la, 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 la,
Yeah.
la, la.
All right, here we go.
All right, this is Bad Bunny.
I like the song.
Okay.
The vibe is infinite.
Yeah. Song's a banger.
Ella viene por ahí y nunca llega sola.
We should have watched this one first, then David Beckham, because David Beckham's too like.
Do you have your Calvins on?
He's too grown.
I like this one more than I like David Beckham.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
It was fun. It was like a cheesy, like...
It was giving Zoolander vibes.
I think he, like, on purpose. Like, I think it was like... I'm not taking myself, like, you know, like... David Beckham, and I guess, you know, because his wife is Victoria, like, I think he has more... David Beckham has more of a model-esque energy. And this guy's like, yeah, I'm like, dog, like, look at it. I'm a fucking...
Put Calvin Klein.
Pikachu's wearing a Dodger thing. I want to buy a
different
Dodger jersey now. Thanks to Pikachu. Put what?
Put Calvin Klein. I want to see a different one then.
You were the Mark Wahlberg one. You were Marky Mark, old school.
Now we got to be current.
Like, I want to see... You know what other one I really liked?
There you go.
Justin
Jeremy
Bieber.
Allen White, like
I want to see Justin Bieber.
from 10 years ago.
That's fine. How old was he? Wait.
Oh, take it easy.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
Okay, show me
If
the
you
most
gotta
recent one
ask.
then. Okay, go back.
Jeremy Allen White.
See, the thing is, I don't find Jeremy Allen White.
That's Lip from
I know.
Shameless.
And the bear. He's from the bear, too.
This is pretty dope.
It's a dope shot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking dope.
I fuck with the couch. I like that color.
That one was pretty good.
See, a serious actor, a little more serious. That Bunny's he's a clown. He's a jokester. So it's like, it has to. You
Don't
can't
call
be...
him a clown. It's fucked up.
Have you ever bought something because you saw it in a commercial, but more because the person you like is endorsing it? I feel like social media influencers, we've became very famous because now we're giving our real opinion about it and we're telling you, is it good, is it not? But commercials, literally these people are always going to say it's good. They're not giving you reviews.
Yeah.
One cloud, two clouds. Hey, friends! Running looks odd.
Hard winds, Elmo.
Elmo likes soft. Could that win? Feeling good? Could that win? Running for fun. Is that a win?
Yeah.
Don't be so hard on yourselves.
Yeah, what do you guys think?
Janet? Ed, you're it. Look at him. Oh, okay, Elmo needs to rest.
So you saw that and you're like, need those shoes?
I saw that and I needed shoes on Sunday because I was like, man, my feet were hurting. I had little blisters. Like I had those, like the ones you're wearing right now, those Adidas, but the green ones. Mm-hmm. And I was like, dude, they're just too heavy right now. My legs were dragging. I tripped like twice at the clipper thing. I was like, I need something lighter. So I went looking for shoes, and I was like, and let me see what Elmo's rocking with. I think you guys have these in 13. I put them on. I was like, I'll take them. These motherfuckers were $160, worth every penny though.
It's like those Adidas ones we got.
Yeah.
And see, like, now someone might buy them because the influencer Juju is saying that they're good and it gave a good review. So, guys, hit Juju up.
Use the code Juju for nothing off.
You got to show us a video. I like the commercial. I just feel like Elmo could have been wearing the shoes. That would have been cuter of him running that last shot wearing the actual shoes. Call me.
On cloud.
I don't think I've ever done commercials. I'm more of like, oh, what does so and so use? Like when I just recently bought the speakers, and I was like, what producers use these speakers? Then I saw Benny Blanco and Skrillex, and I was like,
sold.
Two of the best people. Why wouldn't I have those? You know. So I'm more of I reference to see what other people
are actually
using, not the commercials.
Yeah.
I like look at backgrounds. I'll be like, okay, let me go to like when I was building my PC. All right, let me look up Nick Merckx. Let me look up Ninja. Let me look up all these famous streamers.
Yeah, because commercials are actually paying you
Yeah.
to say that you like it. Where reviews or actually using it means that you actually use it.
And actually, when it comes to YouTube videos too, if it's a paid advertisement, if you see it pop up when you're watching a YouTube review, chances are it's going to skew towards something positive towards that product.
But for example, I think a lot of influencers, I speak for myself, we work really hard to only endorse things that we actually like and do already use. So I find that to be more like, for example, Juju, if he was to reach out to this brand and say, hey, I used your shoes, I really like it. And they're like, yeah, we'll pay you or we'll send you some shoes. It might say paid ad. Like,
I don't know, because Juju, if Clippers send him an endorsement, he's going to take it.
I was waiting for that one to come up.
Well, that's what I mean when it comes to paid advertisement. It depends where you are in your career, right?
Yeah.
Like Melissa Rios was on the radio, got popping, and now that she's popping, she could pick and choose a little bit.
Yeah,
there's
like I actually use Febreze and I got paid to do a Febreze ad.
There's influencers in tech, influencers in gaming that are on their rise, and they're going to go towards anybody who's willing to give them anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, oh, this is the first person I reached out. Fuck it. Let me run that. Even like me, I'm a massive Raiders fan, right? But when Rams came calling about, having Power 6 there and like rocking the shit, I was like, I don't care. I'll wear the Rams thing. Although I did fight with them a little bit about wearing it. I wanted to wear the Power 6 thing, but they were like, wear the Rams shirt, and I wore it. But I was in that position. If I did it now, I'd say no.
Listen, Eagles, Raiders, Commanders, Lakers, Clippers, Angels. If you want to give me a call, give me a jersey and pay me for it, hell yeah. I prefer it's the Dodgers, Cowboys, or Bulls, but
no loyalty.
But see, that's how it is. That's how it is with advertising.
Yeah.
Because I've seen YouTube videos
where
they have like 3 of the videos, and each video is like, this is the best camera for you, and it's 3 different cameras, 3 different companies. And they give their reasons why, and they're like, yeah, shout out to so-and-so. They just sent me this camera. Of course you're going to fucking endorse them perfectly.
Yeah.
So that's why you got to just
be careful.
Be careful. You're watching.
I have my lines, but I just haven't found it yet.
I mean, you did say basketball is like your whatever.
And that's actually like that, the Clippers. So on Sunday, I did an event for Clippers for Mexican Heritage Night. And we were outside and we got to host it. And they're like, oh, yeah, like, what's your t-shirts? Like, usually they'll be like, give me a hat or whatever and I'll rock it. They gave me a whole ass, like, Nike dry fit, like, jersey with my name on it. And I was like, oh, yeah, of course I'm going to rock this. Like, are you kidding me? And I don't think I'll rock it ever again. Like, I'll probably frame it because that's, like, the first time I've ever got a custom jersey like that from a sports team. So
it was nice.
Yeah, so I'll probably frame it. Yeah, like, and then, like, I'll frame that with, like, the pass they gave me, like, the media pass. So it was fun. And the Clippers paid me for it. If you want me to be a Lakers fan, pay me. I will be a Lakers fan.
Yeah, so if you're going to become a vlogger like Vinnie, what you want to do is start reaching out to these companies that you actually use. Like, what do I use every day? This shampoo, this lotion, this, I eat here, I do this. And then you reach out to them and be like, look, I really like your brand. I want, to work with you. That's the easiest thing for us, because then you do find yourself in these situations where they're paying you and you're like, oh, but I want the money. Like, I need the money in order to continue to do this. In order to continue to entertain you, I must eat.
Money talks. I mean, everyone has their price.
Right.
Look at Snoop Dogg performing for Donald Trump. I mean, it's kind of like that. So.
Hey, I thought to myself, I was like, would I host like an MC, or like would I get SDL for Donald Trump? And I was like, hey, if he's paying,
Not that you're questioning it, Juju.
If they're like
if he's like, hey, here's $2 million.
You know what? I can't say no or never because I haven't been put in that situation. But I've said no to a couple bands.
Currently, where I'm at right now, I might say yes. If this is like, give me like 5 years and, we're on a good run, doing a little successful, hell yeah, I'm like, then I could pick and choose. But if Donald J. Trump tells me he's going to give me $2 million to host his fucking party, bro, that's, my family's taken care of. We're completely out of debt. The houses are paid off for.
For $2 million?
Blood money.
That's a lot of money. What's wrong with these?
Tan rápido te vendes.
This is why I'm not gonna give her shit. She's gonna complain about it.
Get out of here. Let's see. What else did I want to talk about? Is there anything you guys want? Oh, did you see Harvard University is giving free tuitions?
Oh yeah.
Are we going back to school, guys?
No, you still got to get into Harvard, Melissa.
Oh, ¿cómo?
By knowing the difference of who's and
Harvard announces free tuition for families making under $200K annually. Harvard will also be completely free for students with family incomes of $100,000 or less, covering tuition, food, housing, health insurance, and travel costs. So all we have to do now is have good grades.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
You have to get in, and once you get in, hope your parents are broke. Because what's crazy is like, I know a lot of families that are struggling paycheck to paycheck, but they're still making technically over $200,000 a year. So that's the messed up part. But I mean, hey, like, that's dope. I don't think I would have gotten into Harvard like that, but I don't think I'm that smart.
Wait, you were the Mr. 3.5 GPA, no?
Yeah, Harvard is like 4.5, perfect SAT scores. Like,
¿Qué cosa es SAT?
Didn't you take it?
Bro, Gladstone over here, this high school doesn't even exist no more, bro. She's fucking pretty much went to Trump University.
¿Qué les pasa? Porque son así. Yo era bien, like, I think I took my first year of college, I took pre-algebra. I took algebra in high school. I passed, I was in algebra 1. And then I took my exit exam. Is that the SAT?
No, exit exam is to exit.
Do they still have that exit exam?
I don't know. No, they took it off.
Can you believe they
Dude,
used to?
I have a cousin.
Oh my God, they used to fucking give us an exam to graduate.
Dude, I have a cousin who didn't graduate because he couldn't pass his exit exam.
Dang.
He had good grades.
That's wild, dude.
Well, I think what happened is like they did it around our era, and then like I think like maybe like a few years later, like no, this is because no one was passing it. And then
that sucks. Did he ever get his GED?
I think so.
Damn it. Anyway, yeah. So then when I went to college, I checked. Como they check your level. I was in pre-algebra in freaking Citrus College. Porque bien pendeja.
I would have
What's
dropped
4
out too.
plus 4? Yellow.
Red.
There is something about math that just does not. I cannot. Even numbers. Like you guys.
Yeah, 2 million's not enough. Clearly your math's fucked up.
Whatever. But yeah, I think this is great news for a lot of people que están educados, aplicados, and they want to make it to Harvard. Now, do you feel like it's because a lot of people aren't going?
Yeah, their numbers are down. Obviously,
everyone's like even my mom. she said that like the Cal State system overall is just dipped, especially Cal State LA. They're like one of those commuter schools where people are known to not stay on campus or always just go in and out, and they've always been like pretty top notch in terms of like people applying, and now there's like nobody's applying. Kids don't want to go to school. They don't see the need for it.
Todos quieren ser influencers.
Yeah, there's that whole influencer thing.
And then too, like the way, and not to get too political, but just like the way Trump is like handling the school system. Like he's like taking classes out, like, and like it's just he's attacking the school system because they're saying it's too woke, it's too this. The homie that he protested for Palestine, and now he's getting deported. He's getting his green card revoked. Like, people are like, why am I going to go to the school where like they're forcing the education that I don't want on me? And like, what am I like going to gain from it? So they're just, and like, I think what's becoming popular again is like trade schools, because like blue collar jobs are paying so much money. Because when we were in school, they emphasized college and office jobs so much that we started losing the plumbers, the contractors, and the electricians. And now those jobs, like, if you do 6 months of a trade school, you could jump right into like a $150,000 a year job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think the whole thing is just like it's what they're trying to skew everyone to try to do. I think right now, like the government and stuff is happy with people going straight into trade schools, straight into blue collar jobs, and not getting extra educated, because the less they know, the more they could be controlled. And because I mean, growing up, we did have college pushed to a lot of us, but then there hit that point. I remember mid-college, a lot of people were hitting that point where it's like, oh, I don't need a degree. And that's the mentality even now that a lot of people have. But most people who don't have degrees end up having their blue-collar job, and then they just work for the rest of their life like that. Whereas people with degrees, they end up getting the office. They end up being the boss. They're the ones that cut your checks. So people, you can't say you don't need a degree. Is it harder? Yes. Do you have to do a little more than just a bachelor's degree? Because before bachelor was good, now you need a master's or a doctor, So I think it's just a way to control people, like the whole like not having college.
I think you just have to get. I honestly feel like you just have to get to know yourself, because you can easily have a blue collar job and not have a degree and become a boss. I know a lot of people who are like, I'm going to go to that trade school, I'm going to become a plumber, and then I'm going to put my own company of plumbers, and I'm going to have a line of people, and I'm going to be a boss, and I'm going to be cutting my own checks. You have to get to know your personality. If you are the type to go to school and you're like, oh, I want to work for this corporate company and I want to level up and go to school and get educated. Yes, quiero ser ingeniera, quiero ser doctora, I want to be a lawyer. Like, those things are great. But then there are also people who just want to get by.
I think
a 9 to 5, and that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. If you like that, that's fine.
The world needs soldiers sometimes. Not everyone could be a boss or a leader. We need soldiers too, and that's totally fine.
Yeah, there's people like at the front of the school office. These las recepcionistas. They go, they clock in the morning, or like a dental assistant. Like, you go, you clock in, you work till 5, and then you come home with your family. You make a decent living, and they have no aspirations of being an entrepreneur, of being the boss, cutting checks. Like, they're happy. And I think like you have to get to know yourself, and like, what would you be happy with? Like, your mom, she's going to get her doctor's degree.
Yeah, she'll be a doctor.
Un aplauso. That is like such a big accomplishment. Yeah. A mí ni por aquí me pasaría en la cabeza ir a la escuela tanto tiempo. Like, I'm like, me muero. But
I don't know. She don't have to go to school no more. Like, she's already...
No, but how long has she been going to school for?
I mean, on and off for a long time. Doctors, though, I think she just started a year or two ago, so...
That's dope.
How old is your mom?
My mom she just turned 50.
50. If you feel like you're running out of time, if you feel like it's too late, or you don't want to do this, porque ya pa qué, like, at 50...
That is, I think, another reason, too, why, like, there's a lower enrollment in colleges, is because people want it so fast now that they don't understand, like, it takes time, and you do have to work. If you want that kind of stuff, you do have to work hard for it.
Like the 4-year university plan is 4 years if you take a certain amount of classes all the time. And the thing is, like, to be a full-time student is, like, for example, Cal State LA, when I was going there, To be full-time, you only needed 3. But to graduate in 4 years, you have to do 4. And the 4 classes is kind of a lot. Classes are like an hour and a half each.
Yeah.
They're spread out throughout the day. It is a lot of homework. You have to really kind of want to go. And I feel like a lot of people will probably do the 1 year or 2 and they're like, holy shit, this is a lot of work. I didn't expect this. And then the thing is, you don't have a teacher or professors that are on your back. Right. Professors show up. Hey, I'm going to give you my lecture. Here's my book. And then test is next week. If you come or not, for the most part, they're like, that's on you.
Yeah.
If you miss one lecture, you're so behind. But yeah, and then people miss 1 class or 2 classes, nobody's on them, parents aren't yelling at them, and you get comfortable. Because that happened to me when I first started college. I fucked up so bad, I left school for like 3 or 4 years, and it took me going through like the Pizza Hut route and having like just bad situations financially and just being like, you know what, I can't do this anymore. I need some structure and education. So I went back in 2016 and ended up graduating, but it took me to fuck up and not having that on my back. So you have to really want to go to school too.
I actually saw this quote. I'm reading Let Them. It's like this book by Mel Robbins. And I read a quote on the book that says what Vinnie just said, because a lot of times we find, at least for myself, like questioning your knowledge or questioning what gives you the right to give people advice. Like, what have I done that gives me the right to give people advice on whatever topic, maybe being successful in radio or being a single mom? Vinnie, what gives him the right to go and talk to youth and be like, hey, you know, I was brought up here. I went to school. I graduated. College is an option, whatever. And it says, when people would ask if I had a PhD or if I was a therapist, I would say no. I learned everything the hard way by screwing up my own life and then having to fix it.
Yep.
So like that's your credential right there. Like you had to go through it and then you fixed it.
Yep.
But a lot of people choose not to fix it or to just stay
some people
there.
just never recover. I mean, shit, I remember I had a DUI. I sold all my DJ equipment. I gave up on DJing. I was like, I'm gonna just work a job and whatever. So it does kind of take you to be that down low sometimes. I mean, it just people learn the hard way.
The lesson.
Yeah. Some people have to learn the hard way. Some people just like learn by just watching other people, you know.
I'm
definitely
learn from my mistakes.
Yeah.
But yeah, congratulations to your mommy. We're so proud of her.
Yeah,
are we having a party? What are we doing? What's the vibe?
What are we doing? I don't know, honestly. I need to see what her vibe is.
It's a big accomplishment. Are you inspired to go back to school or to?
It's definitely crossed my mind to go back to school, but it's not like top of the list, you know. I do think there's always more to learn, but even then, I mean, I hate to say it, but for the most part, navigating through this industry, having a bachelor's degree is good enough. Like it doesn't. Most people who are in power didn't really go the school route, or the ones who are successful didn't really like get their degree. So, I mean, I don't really need it on this side of the world, but if I wanted to get a bit more business savvy, then sure.
What about you, Juju? Since you're so smart, do you want to go back to school?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No.
One of my kids already told me that he doesn't want to go to college. I don't know what I'm going to do.
I mean, my brother Nate, the middle one, he's same exact thing. He told my mom, like, I'm going to graduate high school and I'm going to go straight to work. And he's done that. And he's doing perfectly fine. He makes a lot more money than me for now.
Comment down below. What do you tell your kids when they say they don't want to go to college? I know things are changing. I know times are different. I remember when I was growing up, college wasn't even really an option for me. My mom was just like, go to a trade school, get yourself a little, you know, and then that's it. Because she knew que la escuela no era para mí.
Yeah. Well, I think my dad and my parents always told us, like, look, if you don't go to school, you got to do something. Like, you're not going to be a fucking bum, like, staying at home and just, like, living off of us. You're not going to mooch off of us. Like, we'll help you when we can, how we can, but you got to be doing something. Like, if there's no effort, then you're out of here. You're out of the house. You're out of everything. Like, we'll cut you off.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that's, like, and I would love my nieces to go to school, but there were times like, yeah, like this, like, hey, just you gotta do something. Like, what are you gonna do? What's the plan? Because I didn't go that route. My brothers didn't go that route. Like, we all kind of just like went to the workforce. Me and my older brother, when we got out of high school, we went straight to working at Disneyland, and then I went back to school, and then I got the job here. And there, I think they were more scared that I got this job than me leaving school. Like,
Yeah.
they would have preferred that I got like a city job or something like that. My dad's biggest thing is like, just get something with benefits. Like, get something that gives you health care and a little bit of retirement money. Like, and like, hey, if you it's not gonna be easy. You're gonna have to work hard for it, but as long as you have that, you should be good.
Yeah, I told my kids, I don't care what you are, as long as you're happy and like get to know yourself. And then you only sometimes do that by trial and error. Like, I had office jobs, I had this, I had that, until I realized there's no way that I can do that. I really feel like I would be happy working at Costco, at Disneyland. Like, that's just the kind of person I am. Like, I'm really, and so it's okay. Like, if I work at Disneyland, you know, selling the churros, or if I'm a janitor, or if I just could not be a dental assistant. I could not be information, but
medical billing.
Yeah, but it's because of my personality. So I feel like when my kid told me, I don't think I'm going to college, I started to twitch because of the uncertainty. And I think that that's the biggest concern for me. Like, me, el día de mañana me dicen, gracias, Melissa, por tus servicios y vámonos. And I'm going to have to go somewhere y Dios no quiera start from zero. It's just so... And it's like, a un doctor casi nunca le pasa eso. A una maestra que fue a la escuela casi nunca le pasa eso. Like, people with degrees have secure their jobs, you know?
For the most part.
For the most part.
But even then, I mean, what he says now versus what he's going to say in 2-3 years from now is going to be completely different. I didn't want to go to college. Thankfully, my mom kind of pushed it on me. But even then, I was kind of like, I'm not going to go. It's like, I'm done with homework. I hate this. I hate this shit. But my senior year, I had a little change of heart. And I'm like, you know, let me test the waters, you know. And then I obviously ended up going to Cal State LA. And my first year experience was great, but I got so caught up on the outside world. But in high school, I did have that mentality. Like, I didn't want to go to college. But then as I got closer, I was like, okay, maybe I do. So it just depends, too, like, on the influences around you and what do you see? Yeah. You know?
The other day, I went to go pick up one of my I don't do pickups. My husband does pickups. And me tocó ir to go pick up the boys from school. I picked them all up. Tell me why I am driving and there is this kid, literally a kid, because he is about 17, 18 years old, driving through the school, music bumping, like cruising it, right? With a balloon.
Oh, like it was nozzing?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Dude, you know what? I saw that in Pico the other day. I went to go visit my brothers, and I was going to make a ride at the park, and then I saw this girl, like, go ahead, and then I saw the balloon in her hand, and I'm like, you're fucking driving with the balloon?
Is this a thing? Here's the thing.
Nas is making a comeback? Oh, yeah.
No. The thing is like, if you're driving under the influence, first of all, please do not drink and drive. Pero una cosa que yo he visto es que quizá estés manejando and you're sipping on a beer or you're drinking. Do not do that. But it doesn't impair you to the level of blacking out. Do you understand what Nas and Freon does to you? Wah, wah. Not that I know. But wah, wah, wah. And then you're gone.
Yeah.
And then you come back and you're like, oh, shit. Not that I know. But allegedly.
This is all hearsay.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Oh, like you hit it too? No, like she just hit it?
No, I'm having a really hard time grasping how
I saw it in a video.
How do you drive and do a balloon?
That's demonic shit. Like, what are you getting out of it? You have to concentrate. That's not even fun.
That's what I'm saying. Like, do you know how dangerous that is?
You good?
That was good. You just froze. Stop.
I started looking at myself. Like, did I freeze?
It's because my brain is processing how, and it's not even the passenger side. Like, there was no one in the car with him.
I know.
If Vinny's driving and I'm doing that shit, maybe that might be fun.
Allegedly.
The person in the back seat, I get that. How the fudge are you driving with a balloon in your hand? Like this. This kid was like this. You know como se sientan? I was going to take a picture of his license plate and I was going to call the cops. Because I said, there is no way. You're going to kill yourself. You're at a school.
No.
Or kill somebody else.
Shit is they never kill themselves. They kill someone else.
You're at a school and there are kids, my kids, coming out of the school, crossing the crosswalk to get in, you know? I just don't think that's cool. But I'm a fucking 40-year-old señora, I guess. Like, when the fuck has that been cool? Where is that cool?
I don't know. Even you could be fucking 20 years old. If you're drinking while you're driving, that's stupid.
Yeah,
smoking weed.
I think doing anything impaired is
But the thing is here's the thing, and I don't want to make excuses for it, but vas a una fiesta y tomas, estás en la fiesta, and you're doing all these things, and then if you get behind the wheel, do not do that. But I get why you think, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I get why maybe you're having a beer and you're driving and you're like, I'm not drunk, I'm just sipping on some beer. I understand that too, donde you think that no va a pasar nada. But doing a balloon while you are driving, even having I understand that too, because no te pendejas
because
así
it takes
luego,
time
luego.
to
Yes. This literally allegedly
Yeah, it's immediately. Let me see. Yeah.
We should do it.
It's just funny how, like, you're trying to highlight how bad something is by kind of justifying the other bad stuff. Like, the other stuff is just innocent fun.
No,
these are shenanigans.
It's not.
This is like,
It's not.
Grow up.
like, I'm hearing you, I'm just like,
No, it's not. But what I'm trying to say is that instantly, when you take a hit, it instantly impairs you.
Yeah, you black out for like 3 seconds.
You black out while you're driving. We should try it.
No.
Well, I saw a documentary. Like, there's like
Is there a
shops
way-
now. Did you send it?
Yeah, I sent the
The
documentary.
last one, right?
Is there a way to do it? Maybe, I'm sorry. Throw this whole thing away. Is there a way to do it without blacking out?
I'm sure small.
No,
hit.
it just
Maybe
like, yeah.
nosotros éramos, o sea, bien intensos, allegedly.
Fucking lungs over here.
Like, clear the balloon.
The whole balloon's gone in one hit.
Yes, a lo mejor nosotros éramos bien intensos, donde...
Well, I mean, when I saw the girl, I saw her like, and just like, she's probably floating when she's driving, I guess. But
okay.
It's
still stupid though. You have a big ass balloon in front of you. Like,
it's because you got to use your own analogies you just used. Like, one beer isn't going to put you over the limit. One little hit. Like, if you take a deep hit, but if you go like a...
It just
like when you hit
makes
the
you
vape.
feel, I
But that
understand.
that doesn't make it fine.
It doesn't make it fine. Pero yo me estaba...
No, fuck it, do it. Why not? Fucking scaredy cat.
Here's the thing. Yo me estaba imaginando que, o sea, they were doing it to the point where you're hearing... like,
That's very specific.
What song was playing?
Like,
What song was playing?
damn, you do reveal too much, dog. Like, fuck.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I mean, yo hice muchas estupideces en mi juventud. Por eso no me salió la matemática.
You know, I never did Nas because the one time I was gonna try it, the person that hit it before me passed out. No, so he took the hit and he's like that. And I don't know what happened, but he just swang on his girl, missed, falls on the ground, passes out, and gets his ass completely beat by all her friends, and he pissed himself. And I was like, I'm good. Don't need that in my life. I am good. And that was my fucking scared stream. I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm not going to hit that. Ugh.
Ugh, disgusting.
Nice.
But if you give me a marker.
Oh, God.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I mean, I used to try it in high school. I even did the Cool Whip thing.
Oh, yeah, we're like you before the...
Because of Night at the Roxbury. I watched Night at the Roxbury.
Called Whippets.
Yeah, I saw Night at the Roxbury, and I'm like, why the fuck are they buying? And they never really showed them doing it. And then one day I was like, let me see.
Yeah, Whippets. It's also called Whippets.
And they worked.
How
the fuck did we get here? How did we get here? We're talking about school.
We're talking about back to school and how your prefrontal lobe cortex thingy is not developed. So when my kids say they don't want to go back to school,
Hold
I
on.
just have to kind
Hey,
of
you saw this at the school your kids go to?
Yes.
The one you pay for because you thought public school was going to be out of the question, too dangerous for them.
I don't think that this person attends this school.
I'll bet my bottom dollar that he did.
No, my son saw him. It wasn't someone, well, maybe he wouldn't tell me, but this was like an 18-year-old, this was a grown-er kid driving a truck that has rims. He had music blasting.
Yeah, he got money.
I think he was cruising it like, I don't know.
Sounds like a bad school to me.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I don't know, man.
That's what happened at Sure High School.
Yeah, that would happen. No, this would happen at...
Nah, that would happen at South Amani High School.
That would happen at Gladstone. That's why I wasn't so surprised that there's like randos cruising it, because I remember...
But it's like, hey, who's your dad?
Randos would cruise it. I don't know. Would that happen at your school? Where random people would cruise it through the high school? Like older people?
No, they would. The school would not allow that.
Mine would.
That's why it's fucking gone.
Yeah, like, and they were cruising it there, so
Damn.
I was gonna call, and I was like, should I be a Karen?
I would have.
Like that
is a moment you could be a Karen and be cool with it.
Yeah,
we're not part of that culture, so I'll snitch on you motherfuckers. I don't care if you do something like that. Hell yeah, I would have called like right away. Because like, how would like my thought process, and I always go dark with it. I don't know if my mind just goes there, but like, how would I feel like later you get home, you turn on the news, and like, oh, local teenager ran over a mom and her 2 kids.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, I saw that, and like, I didn't stop it. But no, some fucking girls talking at the museum, Melissa, and then you don't want to be like all flipping out and shit.
Anywho, I did want to show off this clip to you guys. Speaking of success, yeah. So Anthony Mackie, Captain America, he talked about this clip about success, and he put that success is given, not earned. And I want to know what your guys' take on this is.
I've been in the business 24 years, right? And I've seen people go from nothing to the biggest stars in the world. I've seen people go from one role to winning Academy Awards and doing all this shit. And what I realized yesterday thinking about it, we're lying to our kids, dog. And I think that's a big problem in our community. We tell our kids that they can, and this is fresh on my heart, like I literally just came to this conclusion last night. We tell our kids if they do right and they make the good grades and they go to the programs and they will become successful. If you work hard enough, your work will be paid off. And that's not true. Success is given. It's not earned. Because you can be the most brilliant. If one person don't tap you, each one of y'all. There were people who could hit harder, who could catch better, who could run faster. But somebody said, you're the one. And the other 50 behind you fell off. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And because of that, I don't know what that emotion or that feeling is the scary thing. Because I went to all the programs. I've done Broadway. I've done off-Broadway. I've been in the business 24 years. I've been in 2 Academy Award films. I've done independent films. I've done major motion pictures. Now I'm Captain America. So now what?
What are your thoughts on that?
I think he's half right. I think there's a lot more. He kind of not dumbed it down, but simplified it a little bit. Because that is right. Like, yeah, people get tapped sometimes that it's just like, I know I'm better than them. We've talked about it privately. Like, I know I'm better than this person. Why is he there? But it also, like, I think it's like you still need to work hard. You still need to be respectful. You still need to put in the work. Like, and then, yes, and someone does have to notice it. And I think that's just how this whole world works. Like, I don't think there's one person in the entire world you could name that didn't get put on by someone.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, it's who you know. It's what you know. It's a mixture of it's a mixture of what you know and who you know. But it's not just like.
But that also takes work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
he's right. Yeah, like, oh, it's who you get put on, or someone needs to tap you, or someone. That just means that they worked hard in that area to network, to meet people, to get out there.
Absolutely.
Yes, he needs to work on everything else, but there are some people who are in positions that I'm like, what? But they probably put more work than I did in going out there, networking, maybe creating more content, doing things. There are people less talented than I am with more followers, with more money, getting endorsement deals because they put in the work in things that I have not. So yes, I think it, like Juju's right. It is a combination. If someone needs to tap you and be like, you know, with the red. But that means that you worked hard in another area to be seen, to be tapped, to be called, to be
it's not like someone's like, I'm not going to go outside and just like see a random person. Hey, you, come on. I'm going to put you on radio right now.
Yeah,
no,
it's not the way it works.
It's like.
I mean, sometimes it works like that.
Yeah, well, I think that's what he's referring to.
Well, no, because like even then, like you got to put yourself in the spot to be seen to get tapped.
And if he is referring to that, that also happens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
absolutely. They call them industry plants, or sometimes people just, I know someone and, you know, let's put you on this and let's put you on that. Like, for example, what's his name? Macaulay
Culkin?
And his brother, right? Mm-hmm. His brother's also an actor. So he put his brother in that role where he's sitting there and, you know, he's still probably getting checks for that role. But that's because that was his brother. Literally, someone was like, you, kid, you're related to this kid, or you know this kid. We're going to put you on there. It happens all the time, everywhere.
They call it like Nepo babies, right? Or nepotism?
Nepotism, yeah.
But it could happen with us. It happened to me. Vinny's aunt put me on because she knew me. I took somebody else's seat.
Mm-hmm.
It happens all the time. It's just the way of life. I think like complaining about it kind of sometimes lowers our vibration.
Yeah.
Like, he's right. I think he's right.
He's right. He's not wrong, but he's also not 100% right. Again, I think he's just simplifying it. And maybe there's more, because we just saw the clip, so maybe there's more to it that he really kind of like brought it back in and hold it in and took it home, like the meaning, the point home. But from that clip alone, it's like, yes, but also like, bro, like even you, like, yeah, like you got tapped to be in the MCU, Disney, that's money.
Huge.
But it took you getting dissed by Eminem in a smaller role to get there, you know? Like,
I think
what's crazy, Anthony Mackie, he has like, he's like, oh shit, I didn't even realize you were in this movie. This is like years, like movies in the 90s. Like, oh damn, like
wasted 24 years.
Yeah,
like, that's a long time.
Yeah.
But for me, what I got out of that clip was he kind of like it was a little hypocritical because he said it himself. Like, I did Broadway, I did this and that. And I think all that experience is what kept them there, because people get put on, but you'll see them popping for a year, boom, gone. Why? Because they didn't have the work ethic. They didn't know how to manage it. They didn't know how to be around it. They didn't know how to like deal with stardom, you know? And I think that's where all the hard work comes from. Like for me, one thing is that I do so much studying and so much like learning that once they give me the opportunity, I know I'm going to stay there because I know how to maneuver. I know how to manage. I know more than most. So I think that's what I kind of got out of it. It's like, yeah, okay, people are giving the opportunity, but like, what do they do after? Mm-hmm. You know, and that's why you see a lot of people fall off. They're popping, like I said, they're popping for a year, then they disappear. So I think it was a good example of just showing that even himself, he did all this work. He was in it for 24 years. Now he's Captain America.
Yeah. And maybe he feels resentful that he had to do it for 24 years. And now finally he's being Captain America.
And then there's people who
showed up a year later. They're giving a role. However, I feel like, again, that lowers your vibration. I believe that it is a concoction of things. It is magic. It is timing. It is effort. It is a mixture of everything.
And
when something like that happens to you, like that, he gets put on, you get me being on to me, that is pure magic. There were a ton of people in my radio school that I went to. There are a ton of people that I've worked with over the years who did the same shifts as me, who were doing this, who were doing that. It is a concoction of everything. And it just has to be divine timing and effort and magic. But
it's staying there too. Like one thing about my, I guess, success, you could say, is that I remember when Cali came about and I didn't really want to do it, but I do remember all of my DJ friends getting the call. I never got the call. It took like me meeting Jessica Flores at a street team event, and then somebody putting my name in Santa Rosa's ear, and eventually he was like, all right, let me get one of your mixtapes in. But I was never the initial call. There was like, I could name 10 DJs that got the call before I did. And I remember too, like, even we hit pandemic, I got let go and I came back, and then they put me on the street team again, and I saw other DJs get big opportunities to be live on air when I wasn't put on. I was overlooked. I thought I was next up, then I got overlooked, and I'm like, oh shit. Well, but instead of like being like, oh yeah, like that shit was given to him, I was like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna watch this guy fail, and I'm gonna just study in the back. I bought the equipment that's similar to the one that's in the mix room, because I saw what they had, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna master that craft so that the second they're like, hey, Vinnie, we would need you to fill in, I know I'm gonna kill it, and I know I'm gonna be ready. And sure enough, they gave me that call, and 3 years later, I'm still there. So I think it's just like all that hard work is kind of just, it's more about staying there, not getting there.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, hey, look, luck might have got me there, but my work ethic is what keeps me there. Like, it was like a sheer, I just happened to be hanging out with Melissa, and she's like, motherfucker, if you're gonna be here, go to work. Cool, bet. And that's what gave me the opportunities that I'm getting now. So it was kind of like just happenstance. Like, I just happened to annoy Melissa to the point where she gave me a job. but my work ethic is what kept me there. And my work ethic is what kept me, not saying that you have bad work ethic, but that's what kept me in the building at Power. Because they know if I ask Juju to do something, he's going to do it. He's not going to complain about shit. Hey, Juju, we need you to drive to San Diego and pick up a big old desk because we're adding a morning show. So we're redoing the studio. I need you to go pick up a desk in the mobile DJ. All right, let's go. Hey, Juju, I need you to strip all the wires from this building because we're getting rid of half the side of the building. So strip the wires. We're taking everything out. Bet, let's do this. And that's what kept me in, like, hey, when they could call someone, they call Juju, I need you to sit here and check everyone's temperature and go around the office and clean everything, wipe everything down with sanitizer for 6-7 months. Got it. And that's what kept me there. But like, yeah, like, and it's happened too, same thing where it's like, yeah, there's some people that got an opportunity over me. And not that I never, one of the things I pride on myself is I never hope for your downfall, but I just know that I'm going to outwork you eventually. And my work ethic is what's going to keep me there. My work ethic is what's going to help me win at the end.
Yeah, like, as long as you're doing, like Vinnie said, I'm just going to stand by and I'm going to work hard. I'm going to learn. I'm going to do my part, and wait for my turn because it's coming. Juju, I'm going to do it. I'm going to work. My mom tells me all the time, and I think I've said this before, lo del César al César. Lo que es para ti, aunque te quites, lo que no, aunque te pongas. I believe in divine timing. I believe in what's for me. I believe that, God's going to take care of me regardless. So I am not worried about what other people are given. I'm not worried if more for you doesn't mean less for me. And I feel like I keep saying that's low vibrational, what he's saying, because it's like you're too focused on what fulanito's doing, how fast he got there, how long it took them, and then you're bitter about your 25 years instead of thinking how blessed, how amazing it has been to be working for 25 years in what you love, and finally you have the opportunity to be Captain America. That is how you should be looking at it. That is how you should be feeling, because sometimes people never make it there.
Yeah.
Sometimes people never get to that part.
Most people don't.
Yes, that's that part.
So it's like to say that, like, oh, it's given. They gave it to you too. And let's just focus on gratitude and not on who them is. To me, when you say it is given, I believe in God, and the universe is giving it to me no matter what my struggle is. Vinnie, it was given to Vinnie too. Did he work hard? Yes. He's very blessed to be able to work hard and do what he loves. And Juju to be... I just think that if right now you're watching and you're like, oh no, you know, you're getting down on yourself, or you're looking at fulanito who has the car, the house, the job that you like, don't focus on that. Mejor enfócate en lo que tienes, en ser agradecido in what you do have, and how you can enjoy it and work harder and put in the work to get more.
And if it does happen, don't feel bad that it does. Of course, like, we're only human. There's sometimes you're gonna be like, damn, and you're gonna notice it, but like the thing is to bring yourself back down. And
good for them.
Yeah, Denzel Washington has this great quote. He was on a show, Jesus Mero, a long time ago, but I always go back to this quote where he says it's gratitude, not attitude. Like, you don't, like, I think sometimes, like, even we like, oh, I have to go to work. Now we get to go to work, and we get to go do something we love. Like, we love it so much that we do it for free now. Like, but now we're gonna go get paid for it. Like, we're gonna go talk and play music and like
I have people at work who are like, oh, can you believe they gave him that, or they gave her that? And I try my hardest to wholeheartedly say, que bueno, that's good for them. I want that too. Like, if they can have it, so can I. And I want that too. And it's hard, like Juju said sometimes, because you're like, this mother, because I work harder, or I'm more talented, or whatever.
I have a history of doing that. But for me, it's more of, oh, okay, so if they could do that, then damn, when they put me on, it's going to be fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to let go.
Yeah. That's absolutely it. Like, I'm always thankful for everything, the good and the bad. You have to be.
Yeah, gratitude. Let's focus on gratitude.
Gratitude, not attitude.
And let's not focus on que tiene fulanito, sulanito.
Yeah.
Right. That's enough time for us today. Time to go to work.
More than enough time.
We get to go to work.
We get to go to work.
Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like, comment down below. Let us know what you want us to do. I was actually just telling Vinnie that I want to go pa la calle. I want to do something. Comment down below. Let us know what we should shoot in la calle. And what do you want to see more vlogs about? Vinnie's vlogging now. Juju's doing his thing. So, and then also you said comment on your favorite vlogger if there's someone on YouTube that you follow, because he wants to study them.
Yes.
And I want to hear the summary.
And for Melissa, too.
I want the
Melissa,
cliff notes.
Melissa wants to...
No, Vinnie watches them, and then he tells me, and I'm like, okay. I like
so what'd you get out of the 20
told.
hours that you want? Can you tell me in 2 minutes the most important thing?
Hey, you should make a packet like that. Like, okay, out of all the research I've done, these are the cameras that you need to use. This is what people want. This is... Summarize it into like 30 minutes. Sell that shit for $20. Business idea for you, my friend.
Maybe I could.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, guys.